So your process now is not a process of building up like phase one men, right? Personal development. Let me read the books. Let me learn how to create the business. But it is actually the journey within yourself. What's going on, guys? In tonight's video, we're going to talk about how to find fulfillment and purpose after you have made the money. Let's get into it right now. See, this is more of a problem for what we talk about here in the path, the phase two man, right? Phase one men are men who are still trying to figure out discipline, who are still trying to make money to get some of that time freedom, that financial freedom. As you elevate to that second phase, that phase two man, you're in a place where you have more of that time, more of that money, and you start asking those questions around greater purpose. How do I step into greater purpose, greater fulfillment in my life? And so I want to start this video off by telling a little story about my journey. Back in December 2020, I was living in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I had just sold my business, something I worked for years to do. As you know, if you're a business owner, years of slogging it away, years of putting in that time, years to get to that place that you thought you wanted to get to, which is that passive revenue coming in or that big chunk of change. And so I got to that place. I was spending my days in Rio de Janeiro, hanging out on the beach, surfing, doing yoga, working out, going on dates, all the things that I thought I wanted to do, right? All the things that you can dream about when you're working long 10, 12-hour days building the business. One day when I get to this place. But what I realized when I got to that place is that that was really cool for about 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. But after that, it started to get really boring. I started to want something more, a different energy, a different feeling, a different zest for life. And it was a really powerful moment for me because it was the moment I realized that the dream of making the money, the dream of getting to this place is a little bit of a facade. And if you're there, you probably know this as well. There's so much more to life than the destination. It really is that journey. It's doing what you love each and every day, doing work that feeds you, gives you energy, gives you purpose, helps you step into your power. And so things I often tell guys that are in that phase two is that it's not the next mountaintop of money, right? It's not the next 50 grand a month your business is going to make, the next 20 grand a month your business is going to make. It's about really finding that energy, that flow, that alignment, that purpose, that passion where you are doing that thing you really want to do each and every day. And so how do you start to find that if you are a phase two man? The first thing you have to recognize is that that purpose is within you. Each one of us has some unique calling, some unique ability, some unique thing to give to the world. And so our path to start to find that is actually by following the fear. A quote that I love is, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." And I believe that to be the case, especially with purpose. But what happens with a lot of phase two men is that we are so used to creating a life of ease once you get to that place, right? You might push it in the gym, but you're creating a life of ease. You have a team doing things for you. And so you found a good way to navigate in your comfort zone oftentimes. But the way to really find that greater fulfillment, that greater path, is by actually following the fear. It's by understanding that as you express more of who you are, as you speak your mind more, as you step into the world in your full power, your full uniqueness, your full self, is when you're going to start to find that path more and more. And so oftentimes when entrepreneurs get to this phase, they're thinking, how do I start giving back more? That's going to make me feel more on my purpose. Or, how do I start going to meditation retreats? I'm going to start finding myself within that. But it's really a recognition that your next level in life is always stepping into that fear. It's realizing that in order to find that greater fulfillment, in order to find that greater purpose, you have to become the most you that you can be. And he's in there. So your process now is not a process of building up like phase one men, right? Personal development. Let me read the books. Let me learn how to create the business. But it is actually the journey within yourself. It's the journey to excavate the king that is laying dormant within you, because we all have him. This is your time now. This is your time to do the shadow work, as they like to say in the woke spiritual community. This is your time to dive into the depths of you, to find out who you are, the savage in you. That is your next level. That is your purpose. That is the place for you to go. It's the journey into you, the real you, without the mask. So what are the breadcrumbs? This is something I work with a lot with my coaching clients in the path, is actually going through this process, helping them understand what are the traumas blocking them from seeing their full, truest, most powerful self. But what is the start of that journey for you? It's fully understanding what is blocking you from fully releasing your energy, from fully releasing you into the world. What fear, what judgment from others, what abilities you think you can't have. See, because when we are riding life on the edge, when we are really stepping in and we are doing those things each and every day, we are receiving this energy from the universe that is catapulting us into purpose, that is catapulting us into that unique thing for us. But we have to free up our time, we have to free up our energy, and we have to attack that which scares us. And a lot of entrepreneurs, they can build up a castle around them to protect their ego, to protect them from being uncomfortable, to protect them from having to fully face those things. Right? With women, you use the money. You use your success. You're sure to bring that up on those first dates. You're sure to take her to a nice restaurant. You're using this castle you've built around yourself to make you feel powerful. The Lambo, the penthouse, the body, the business, that can't make you feel like the man. And your purpose is to find that man. Your purpose is to step into that power. It is to bring him out. It is to connect deeply within, to understand the most powerful version of you that exists and bring him out to the world. That is your next level. It is not to build a bigger castle around yourself. It is not to create more protection. It's to strip that away and find who you are. This is not about getting rid of your wealth. This is not about getting rid of your business, but it's about understanding that you need to start to discover the real you within you, to bring out the most powerful version, to bring out that king with women, with the world, and truly with your purpose. That is it, guys. Much love to all of you. If you have any comments or questions on this, leave them in the comment section below, and let's get it. Let's go. That next level is within you. Start doing the work, diving in. Let's go.